That's right. Today you and Darcy agreed to meet here and enjoy a wonderful day together, just like any other perfectly ordinary yet blissful day.
Huh? Well, well, well. Look who finally decided to show up. Why are you making such a big deal out of it? You're the one who's late. Yet here you are, acting all righteous, like I'm the one who did something wrong. Huh. You better make it up to me later. Now stop standing there and follow me. I've got something for you. Watch closely. It's magic time. Hey, look over there. Here, meet Umbrella.
Huh?
Well, what do you think? Awesome, huh? It's a type of Nexus Anima, and they have special powers. It's safe to say you won't get anywhere in today's world without one. Since you don't have an anima of your own, I'll lend her to you. Right then, where are we going today? You still owe me for being late, so you have to decide. What? We're gonna go eat first thing? Fine. I did say you could decide. Come on then, let's go. I probably won't be able to eat much, so this one's all you. What are you doing? Anima can't talk.
Hi! You two here for the Dust Stomach Challenge? Sorry, I asked Frygal to mind the store while I was clearing tables. He's our mascot. Isn't he cute? Hey! You two here to sign up for the stomach challenge?
Nope, just her. I'm here to cheer her on.
Right this way.
Isn't that, like, way too big? There's no way anyone can finish all that in a minute.
Okay, the time limit is 1 minute. The stomach challenge starts now! Ooh, now this is one incredible challenger!
Oh, no way! That fast?
Try the aspects, the burger! It's like it's vanishing into a black hole. It's evaporating faster than the naked eye can see!
20 seconds have already passed. At this rate, you might not even need the full minute to finish.
Oh, wait! You're not slowing down at all! You're speeding up?
Am I witnessing a miracle right now?
Not only is the pace increasing, but the movements are somehow more graceful too.
The challenge is really heating up. It's down to the wire.
And time's up! Congratulations! The challenger has earned a stomach medal in just 43 seconds, setting a new all-time record for our store!
You really surprised me. It was like a 1 minute long nail biter of a game. You did it! And you didn't just win a stomach medal, you set a new record. Let's go grab something to drink. After all that food, you need a palate cleanser. A drink really hits the spot after all that running around. Small sips. Kay, you ate way too fast back there. Your stomach's gonna hate you for it. Hey, look over there! An Inkyfoal! Aw, the way he's peeking around is adorable. I wonder if he has an owner. If he doesn't, go bond him! He ran... Still, it's time you learned about bonds. So, you know how everything and everyone are bound together by the threads of the Nexus, right? We know each other, and this creates a connection. Those connections are the Nexus. The Nexus is a kind of pull, and it doesn't just link things, it also binds the energy known as aspects and holds them firmly in place. Through Nexus threads, aspects make up the very world we live in. But thanks to an event called the Sundering, the threads of the Nexus were torn apart. The act of tying Nexus threads back together is bonding. You greedy wild nom-nom. Perfect timing! Come on, try bonding this nom-nom. First, try reaching out and making a connection. Yep, he's your Nexus Anima. There's a connection between you now, and from here on out, he'll only grow closer as that Nexus thread grows stronger. So be good to your anima, okay? So what's next? Are you really in any condition to be answering questions right now?
Trivia! Delightful, dazzling, mind-expanding trivia! Step right up, step right up! Everyone who plays wins a prize! Would you two lovely young ladies care for a round of trivia? Just 5 simple questions stand between you and a fabulously lavish prize! Wise choice! Trust me, you absolutely will not regret this.
The host is certainly pompous enough.
Huh. Can we enter together? Like as a team?
Of course! With ecstatic pleasure to witness Darcy of Memory and Oblivion joining forces with the World Ender. Ah, woohoo! What a scene! It would be the honor of a lifetime! Oop, slip of the tongue, slip of the tongue. I must have had someone else on the tip of my tongue and it up and tumbled out. Blah. A trivial trifle, best ignored. Now, onward to the trivia! First question. After the Great Sundering, what began appearing all across the New World in great numbers?
So the first one really is easy. This one's easy. After the Great Sundering, all these cute little anima started appearing all around us. So the answer is Nexus Anima.
Ding! Correct! The answer is Nexus Anima! Ha! And now, without further ado, let us proceed to question number 2. The Great Sundering tore the old world to pieces, and the aspects that kept that world in balance were ripped apart as well. Now then, what did the frayed fragments of those shattered aspects become?
Aspects used to exist in pairs. Once they were split apart, the broken pieces of aspects became anima. Like adorable Umbrella. She's an anima of the beauty aspect.
Correct again! It's still Nexus Anima! Wow! Now then, shall we dance on to question number 3? In this day and age, what is the chief means by which disputes are resolved?
Psst, hey! I think every question he's asking has the same answer.
Right you are! You see? Our little trivia game is educational, entertaining, and full of surprises. Now then, question 4. In this world of ours, what is it that everyone wants to obtain? And the answer is... correct! Final question. What is the most important thing in this world? In this world, the most important thing of all is naturally yourself. Just a jest. No, there's no single right answer to that one. I mean, after all, what matters most is different for everyone. Bravo! Bravo! Congratulations on clearing the trivia challenge. Here's your prize. Now, run along and enjoy the rest of your day.
That host really creeps me out. But hey, at least we got a prize. Wasn't that host super weird? They called it trivia, but every question had the same answer. Huh? It's that Inky Foal again. He ran off again. Seriously? Though now I'm kind of curious what he really wants. Do you know him? He seems really interested in you.
So now, it's time to say goodbye. Once the Nexus unravels, the world should be filled with anima.
Whatever. If it's meant to be, we'll definitely run into him again. Still, Inky Foal's an anima with some bad juju. Best not get tangled up with him. You didn't know? Inky Foal and its evolved form, Atragosis, were anima the World Ender was known to summon.
Of course! With ecstatic pleasure to witness Darcy of Memory and Oblivion joining forces with the World Ender. Ah, woohoo! What a scene! It would be the honor of a lifetime!
The World Ender destroyed the world that once existed. Back then, 39 sovereigns ruled over 39 pairs of aspects, and the world was held in perfect order. But that person was like a hurricane. They tore apart the Nexus, binding the aspects to one another, and the whole world was shattered with it. What had once been one complete universe split into 81 planes. Ever since then, everything connected to them has been tainted by association. Even the anima by their side are no exception. Yeah, you're right. I'm just a little worried, that's all. I just want you to stay here, safe and sound. Far, far away from all the pain and sorrow. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. Inky Foal really is awfully cute. Enough about that. Let's go do something else, okay? All that's left is... my portrait? Okay, you're the boss. Let's go have some fun. We can use this, right?
Feel free to use these. Paint the person or anima you find most beautiful.
Looks like we can, but... who's this supposed to be? Did someone else paint this? They didn't even take it with them after they finished. You can tell that from half a face?
Darcy sets the canvas aside and swaps in a blank one.
Draw me one, okay? What matters isn't the drawing, it's how you picture me. Come on! I won't pose for you or anything. Just draw whatever comes naturally.
You marshal all your artistic skill and set to work on Darcy's portrait.
Are you finished? Let me see. Huh. Is this how I look to you? Wow, it's really something. You're dead meat. I'm seriously impressed you could keep drawing that long. You're so patient. Huh? There he is again!
Go. The world is yours. Enjoy it. As long as the loom of the Nexus still turns, we'll have a chance to meet again.
Looks like he wants us to follow him. It's your animal now, so take good care of him. Feed him well, train him, help him grow stronger. Yeah, you'll find out soon. In today's world, almost all disputes must be resolved through Nexus battles, so bonding lots of strong anima and raising them well never hurts. Then again, it's not like you'll need any of that. I mean, it's so peaceful here, right? Right?
Really now? Vacationing in a cozy little spot like this and you never even told me? If you had, I could have joined you so much sooner.
No time to explain. Follow me. Wait, we need to get out of this dreamscape, fast!
But Darcy...
There is no Darcy! None of that's real! The weakest point in this layer should be nearby. Huh? Someone's trying to kill you. Parayaya. You've already seen her. And there should be 2 more with her. Your enemies are closing in. Once they find you, this cage won't be able to protect you anymore. So we have to get you out before the Novarg sees this Lotus drop. Look, there are rules I can't break. I can't tell you who I am. But I swear, I'm not your enemy. I came here to save you. To get you out of this Lotus drop. This place isn't real. It's a prison of illusion. Layer stacked on layer. You've been trapped here a very long time, reliving the same illusion over and over again, day after day, year after year. This cage kept you hidden from your enemies even as it held you here, but now they're almost on top of us. The former sovereign Nonamir sealed you inside this dewdrop. He hates you because you're the reason his sister died. But it was also a kind of protection, because a great many people have been searching for you all this time. Don't you get it yet? Darcy was never here. That was a false image the dreamscape created to keep you trapped. If you really care about her, then get out of here first. You find her afterwards. I'm sure she wants to see you too. This entire space. You're in the plane of illusion, the Lotus Realm. It's a boundless lotus pool, shrouded in mist and filled with every kind of dream. Every dreamscape is a drop of dew atop a lotus leaf, just like the one we're in now. Parayaya. Long ago, she was your friend, but now she sees you as her enemy and hates you to the bone. And others, those who never understood your past actions. Find the weak point. Parayaya's power has already seeped into the outer layer of this drop, and those strange anima are due to her influence. We need to escape to the layer above. Here. It's been 200 years. I've come for her, just as promised. Believe me now? Your eyes aren't lying. That street, those buildings, all those people, none of it was real. What Nonamir wanted was to keep you trapped here, so you'd never make it out. Still, you can't really blame him. After all, it also protected you, didn't it? It took your enemies more than 200 years to find you. All right, what do you want to know? It started more than 200 years ago, with a cataclysm known as the Sundering. It tore apart the Nexus that binds all things together, split the paired aspects in two, and left the whole world in ruins. That was when you fell into Illusion's Lotus Realm. Countless lotuses bloom here, and on every leaf sits more dewdrop dreams than anyone could ever count. This prison of yours is one of them. This dewdrop is wrapped in layer after layer of illusion. That's what kept you in, and kept the outside world from detecting you. But your enemies are powerful. They still found you in the end. Let me think. It started more than 200 That was when you fell into Illusion's Lotus Realm. This dewdrop is wrapped in layer after layer of illusion. That's what kept you in. The Lotus Realm isn't safe anymore. Your enemies are forcing their way through the dreamscape and are closing in. Those strange anima from before belonged to Parayaya of Hate. She sent them to search for you. Parayaya is the master of hate. She's terrifyingly strong and has every reason to hate you. And it seems like she's not the only Novark coming for you. We've already broken through the first layer. Now we need to find the weak point in this one and find the heart of the Lotus. Once we reach it, I can get you out of here. The Lotus Realm isn't safe anymore. Your enemies are forcing their way through the dreamscape and are closing in. Those strange anima from before belong to Parayaya of Hate. She sent them to search for you. Parayaya is the master of hate. She's terrifyingly strong and has every reason to hate you. And it seems like she's not the only Novark coming for you. We need to move, and fast. We have to get out of this dewdrop before they catch us. Then find a way out of the Lotus Realm itself. We've already broken through the first layer. Now we need to find the weak point in this one, and find the heart of the Lotus. Once we reach it, I can get you out of here. I haven't been to this layer before either. There's no time to lose. We have to find the weak point and get to the next layer before the enemy shows up. Every dewdrop in the Lotus Realm is woven from the aspect of illusion, and the one you're in is especially intricate. In the entire Lotus Realm, there aren't many dewdrops this elaborate. Nanamir really must have hated your guts. Do you remember what I said earlier about the Sundering? You really are impatient. If we skip all that, then even if you make it out of the Lotus Realm, you still won't have any idea what's going on. And if that happens, how are you supposed to face over 214 years of momentous change and survive in a world that's so different from the one you knew? It was a cataclysm that happened more than 200 years ago. One that tore apart the Nexus that binds all things together, split the paired aspects in two, and left the whole world in ruins. That's the event known as the Sundering. Before the Sundering, there were 39 pairs of aspects. Each stood opposed to the other, yet bound fast to it, and the push and pull between them kept the whole world in balance. The ones who ruled those 39 pairs were the sovereigns of old. Each sovereign ruled over a pair of aspects, like Nanamir. He was the sovereign of reality and illusion. And that Parayaya, the once and former sovereign of love and hate. Now she's lost one of those aspects and become the Novark of Hate. And from the look of it, all that hatred is aimed right at you. Exactly. All 39 pairs were broken apart. That didn't just tear the world to pieces. It also let the Nexus that once held those opposites together slowly seep out of the world. I don't think so. Love may spring from the same source, but hatred? Hatred always wears a different face. Parayaya hates you because she once loved you. Nanamir? Because he lost someone precious to him. Nicely put. Yeah, that's right. No. As far as I know, only a few managed to seize a single aspect in the instant the Sundering struck. More lost their authority over the aspects altogether. Nanamir was one of the latter, disappearing without a trace after the Sundering. Today, the Novark of the reality aspect is named Bai Mei, while the Novark of illusion is called Ashevard. All anyone knows is the name, and none have ever seen his true form. He sent you into this dewdrop just before he vanished, using what remained of his power as a former sovereign. He did it to honor a promise he once made. I don't think Nanamir hates you so deeply because of the Sundering or the aspects or because the sovereigns fell. He was never the kind to care much about things like that. He hates you because his little sister, Darcy, the sovereign of memory and oblivion, died. As the tales tell it, she died because of you.
Darcy. You remember that name. And more than that, you have seen her right here in this prison of illusion.
I'm afraid not. That Darcy was a fake. I imagine Nanamir is the one who placed that false Darcy by your side. Whether it was meant to comfort you or torment you, only he would know. But that's all I know. A door in a dreamscape can't be broken. Not even with the strength of a nom-nom. This door is simply set dressing. Okay. And? Let's try somewhere else. Someone's pushing into this layer. Wait. It's not Parayaya. Then whose power is it? Look over there. What a strange power. It seems like they were meant to be living things, but some outside force twisted them into this form. It was probably the work of someone else invading this dewdrop. Someone other than Parayaya. I can feel 3 different powers drawing near you. One is Parayaya, another is Blade, the Master of Strength. As for the third, they're the one breaking into this layer of the dreamscape right now. But the way they're doing it isn't nearly as flashy as Parayaya or Blade. Who could it be? I don't remember anyone like that. This is a script from the old world. After the Sundering, it was consigned to oblivion, yet the aspect of memory still remembers. You have the Book of Memory with you, right? That's it. A gift the Sovereign Darcy gave you long ago. Summon Inkiful. Use the Nexus between you as a guide. Then use Decipher's script on the words. If you do that, the Book of Memory should be able to call those forgotten words back into the world. Use Inkiful's exploration ability.
You decipher the line, though the real be unseen, the unreal may still be seen. To see the false is at once to see the true.
The dreamscape. It's changed. Thank you so much. Huh? Wow, Parayaya sure got here fast. Thank you so much. Any later and they would have captured her. You. This can't be. You. Huh? Don't be so surprised. I'm not the real Darcy, just a reality and illusion Dharma body that my brother left here. If you hadn't used the Book of Memory to call forth memories of Darcy, I probably would never have had the chance to appear here. Huh. So, this is how my brother remembers me. He thinks too highly of me. I am really, really glad I got to see you again. If there were more time, I would have loved to talk a little more. Unfortunately, neither of us have time. Parayaya and the other 2 are invading this dewdrop as we speak. And you're still far too weak. Do not let them catch you. Go bond with the anima Parayaya hasn't corrupted yet, and build up your strength as quickly as possible. I will do everything in my power to help you. She's in your hands now. Please, you must get her out of here. Once you leave this dewdrop, summon my brother in the Lotus Realm. He promised me. I know. I won't let her die. Just like before? Just like before. It's all Victus's fault. Now the principles demand every conflict has to be settled with aspects. You have to become a powerful Animaster, so your anima won't ever lose. Not to any opponent. Hurry! The ones breaking in are strong. We don't have much time! Let's begin. How's that for teamwork? Huh? The dreamscape. It's changed again. This layer won't hold much longer. The third person. Oh, this is bad. Who is he? With power like that, he has to be the Novarch of some aspect or another. Just like Parayaya. It feels a bit like Bashirdo. Could it be whoever succeeded him? Stop wasting time on that! Hurry and get her out of here! I'll use all my power to hold them off. I know! The weak point has to be close. I'll find it. Found it! Come quick! Let's begin. That's a win! I'm not about to lose. It's a win! Leave it to me. Not bad, right?
One layer and another, and oh yes, another layer of illusion. Why ever did you not call upon me sooner? You need only have whispered but one word from your lips. Bursting this little dewdrop is, shall we say, a child's play.
It's a dead end. It's Blade. He's breaking into this layer of the dreamscape. You have to be extremely careful, because Blade is the strongest... Darcy! Blade's coming. Run! The dreamscape split open! Go! Go through!
The seaside.
The Lotus Heart is here. Find it and we can get out of this dewdrop.
It's a turtle?
That is a Cineshell. A Nexus Anima of the memory aspect. But it's only an illusion decoy, meant to conceal the true heart. Go and fight it. For reality often lies hidden within illusion. Leave it to me. That's a win. This is the heart. Go on. Leave this dewdrop and fast. The three of them are closing in with terrifying speed. I don't know. I'm just a Dharma body of reality and illusion, woven by my brother. I carry Darcy's memories, but I'm not her. Some promises can only be made by the right person. If you want to see Darcy again, go to the amphitheater. I don't think she'd mind a little hint like that. Do you? Farewell, Reggites. This is the plane of illusion. The Lotus Realm. Come with me. I'm gonna summon that sovereign and get you out of here.
How heartbreaking. After all these years apart, I thought seeing me again would move you to tears. Boo-hoo. But instead, you turned.
And who's the freak with a loaf of bread for a head? You actually let him make you abandon me?
Walking off without saying a word.
I hate him.
Kill him, won't you?
I am not your blade, Lord of Hate. I came here for one person alone. The time has come to pay for your sins, World Ender.
Both of you are old friends of hers. There'll be, so much time for you to chat later, so surely you can spare me this one little bit of moment.
Oh, that won't do at all. Every one of us has an awful lot we'd like to say to her.
My, positively frosty. And here I was, foolishly thinking the three of us had started to build some camaraderie.
There is no love lost between you and I, Lord of Change. Hate, though. I have so much of that. So much.
I'll go first. Any objections?
Objections or no, I mean, what choice do we have, oh Lord of Strength? But do be gentle, won't you? I mean, at least be sure not to kill her, Leave the Novark of Hate in me a little something to savor.
Huh? Why not? should be fine even if he does. The monster signed a pact of immortality with Amstradath. It should still be valid, no?
That's so. What a coincidence. So did I.
Leave it to me.
Approaches. A mere 214 years. You should not have fallen so far. Show your true strength. And I shall answer with power to match you.
Guess you can't just live in the past after all. Well, hello, Blade. Swapped out your entourage again? Guess I'll indulge you. If you insist. So, Blade. Is this enough power to match you?
You have much to pay for. This is only the first installment.
What's the rush, Blade? Don't tell me you haven't been hoping to test your mettle against a strong opponent.
Go and show no mercy.
Out of time already? The memory magic is about to fade too.
Arise, Atragus, and unleash your true power!
Nonimir. So, this is where you've been hiding for the last 2 centuries.
That is but a vessel the ex-sovereign left behind. Nothing more.
And since when can anyone believe a word out of your mouth, Lord of Change?
Silence.
I thought I told you that if you dared show your face before me again, I would not stay my hand.
Wait, Nonimir! You promised Darcy!
You never ask anything easy of me, do you, Darcy? Out of my sight, then!
Don't forget the amphitheater! Darcy! She's there!
Oh my. And it only took us 214 years to find her.
Then let us see a sovereign's worth.
See? Told you they land right here.
Wait, could that Dragamore be...
Hi. Did you come from that portal? Where are you from? Which plane was that? What's the key to open the way? Here I thought every portal in town had been discovered. And they spend so much time studying them too.
Nanafe, you should give our guest a chance to speak.
Oh.
This is Nanafe, and I'm Otto. We saw the Dragamore catch you, so we rushed over. Though honestly, it was mostly Nanafe's idea.
Well, yeah. There's a big event in town today, so I figured that if you really booked it over, we could take advantage of how busy everyone is to beat the committee here and get a few words in.
Nanafe here is particularly curious when it comes to people from other planes. Though, I'd rather be watching the championship parade.
Aww, we can check it out on our way back, can't we? The championship qualifiers roll around every 4 years, but a plane strider falling out of the sky is once in a lifetime. Sorry, committee, but I want this chance for myself today. I promise I'll bring her to see you tomorrow.
Don't mind her. She's unusually obsessed with other planes. I suppose this visit of yours was unplanned? Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown up the way you did. Allow me to explain. This is Iya, a small town located on the continent of Lucio, on the plane of reality. I hope this is indeed where you wanted to end up. There's a lot going on in town today. It's not usually this noisy. We're in the middle of celebrating the Quadrennial Grand Championship, because the last round of qualifiers will be held here in a few days.
It's a grand interplanar event, you know? Even Bai Mei is here. She's gonna present the awards to the winners.
Everyone's eyes are glued to the parade and the floats and all that, so looks like hardly anybody noticed you dropping out of the blue.
But I did! Nana Face Aspect Energy Detector! Bzzz. Look! Something opened in the sky! Someone fell out! You! I have so many questions I want to ask! Aww.
She looks pretty tired. Why don't we let her get some rest first? There'll be plenty of time to talk with her later.
I guess that's fine. Not like you can't wait. But it's kind of loud today. Why don't we just take her back home?
Works for me.
Initiative.
I'm afraid even being more proactive wouldn't help me much. Though, you really should think this through, Nanafe.
Why? It's not like I'm doing anything wrong. Told you you wouldn't miss the parade, huh, Otto?
This has been one lucky night for me. Not something I'm used to.
Well, given how rotten your morning was, looks like tonight's making up for it. Look! That's ES Championship float! You can only see it once every 4 years.
The Novark of Reality, by May. Truly impressive.
When you say impressive, you mean her anima, right? It's not just rare, but super strong too! Powerful reality anima can even control the weather! I don't even want to think about how terrifying the anima closest to the origin of an aspect would be.
But they could be really cute too.
Cute doesn't feel like the right word to me, but I guess it could work.
Good idea. Let's begin. Not bad, right? I'm not about to lose. That's a win! begin. Not bad, right?
We're here. This is where I live.
Nah, instead, come with me. It's nothing fancy, but you can stay at my place. Oh, unless you prefer to stay at Otto's. A friendly heads up, he doesn't even have his own room. It's not every day a plane strider comes knocking. So, you should be the one to decide. Where would you like to stay? Yippee! I just so happen to have a spare room you can use. As long as you aren't too worn out, we can keep chatting for a bit.
Hey, go easy on her.
See you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow morning.
Ta-da! Welcome to my home. Aw, come on, no biggie. Time for bed, BB. Aw, she's such a good girl, isn't she? Like Master, like Anima. Hey, what's your anima like? Come on, show me!
Let's take a quick break. Let's begin. How's that for teamwork?
Oh, pretty different from what I imagined. Oops, sorry. I should have gotten you settled first. Wanna go see your room?
Money tree! There's no brakes on the fortune train! Now, who still doesn't have a money tree? I think Noctober has answered.
She's gone.
Where's Nonimir?
It's unclear. There's no trace of him in the Lotus Realm.
Like I said, what saved Phoenix was merely a vessel. A reality and illusion dharma body of Nonimir's.
Hello?
Pity such piddling party tricks can't get past me.
Both reality and illusion have their new masters. Even if Nonimir were still alive, he could not stop us. We keep searching. This time, she won't be able to hide for long.
Right. Same as always then. We split up, and whoever finds a lead on the World Ender contacts the others. As for me, I'll head to the reality plane.
Leave the amphitheater to me. If Padmasha wants to see Sir Champion, I'll be waiting.
And what about you, oh Lord of Hate? The fun parts are already spoken for. Blade and I call dibs.
What are you thinking?
I'm still thinking about that breadhead. He vanished right after Iergates disappeared. I've got a good idea of who he might be. Infuriating. Even after all these years, you've somehow managed to find a way to make me hate you even more.
Oh my! How utterly terrifying! So have you chosen a place to vent then? Lord of Hate?
Naturally, I already have a plan.
Money tree. One shake to live in luxury. Money tree, fast cash. Money tree. The Nexus gonna make
Nakamura has answered me.
Good morning! How'd you sleep last night? Aw, it was no biggie. I told Otto about your situation, and guess what? He said he has a solution. I'll take you to the committee for a joyful Ia to get registered first, and then we'll go meet him at school. Ready to get going? It's not far. We can go straight over. Championship qualifiers. They've really tightened up security. A planestrader like you who upped and dropped in out of the blue, of course they're gonna want you to register. So I'll drag you there if you don't want to go. I can't risk the committee giving me a hard time over this. Alfonso! Shoyun!
Oh, Nonifate, it's you!
And why aren't you at school right now, kid?
Duh! Did you forget already? School goes on break before the qualifiers.
I didn't forget. I just don't need to know. I graduated years ago. Hey, wait a sec. So why did that Otto kid say he was going to school when I ran into him this morning?
He goes there to study like clockwork. It's how he spends his free time. Anyway, Anyway, enough about that. Look who I brought!
So, this is the one from last night.
Looks ordinary enough.
Xiaoyun, why don't you be a dear and leave this to me?
You sure you can handle it, Alfonso? Xiaoyun sure seems like she's got time to burn.
Zip it, brat. The mayor himself is offering to help, and you're still whining? Perfect chance for me to catch up on today's news.
As the mayor, I've done this plenty of times before. It's all simple enough. Let's see. Now, what's your name? Uh-huh. Thank you. Gender? Wonderful. Thank you. Next, what is your reason for visiting here? Then there's no better place for you to be than here right now.
She told me she wants to enter the championship qualifiers and that she's gonna go to the amphitheater no matter what.
Oh, the championship, is it? You should know that the qualifiers being held here in Ia are the grandest tournament in years. However, participating in the Grand Championship is no mean feat. So, tell me, how good are you at dueling?
Hey, hey!
I'm not about to lose.
La, 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 la. Let's get him, team!
That's a win.
You're not half bad. Best of luck in the qualifiers.
But we still have to take care of your eligibility problem. Al, she only got here last night and completely missed the open selection. Is there any way around that now?
Well, if you miss the open rounds, your only option is to enter the qualifiers as a wild card. As for the organizations in our town authorized to sponsor wildcards, there's the Committee for a Joyful Ear, the Nexus Association, and the True Nexus Syndicate. I still have some say in the committee, but as for the latter two, I'm afraid I'm powerless to help. Though, as it so happens, the committee chair would like to meet you. That should do for the registration process. Welcome to the town of Ia. Now, allow me to take you... apologies. It seems I must temporarily fill in for the receptionist. Please go to the second floor and head to the innermost conference room. Thank you.
The conference room Alfonso mentioned should lie behind this door. You can hear faint voices from within.
Then it is settled.
Lord Baimei, the committee will spare no effort to ensure your safety.
No. Such pains are wholly unnecessary. The paramount priority ought to be seeing the championship qualifiers brought to a successful close.
Wait.
Someone's at the door.
If you'll both kindly wait a moment, I'll be right back. Oh. Hello, I'm Jewel, chair of the Committee for a Joyful Iya. Let's skip the pleasantries, shall we? I was the first to contact you last night, but as I couldn't spare the time to see you, our meeting had to wait until now. But then again, it's not like I'm any less busy. I really need a break.
She was the first person who contacted you last night. That isn't quite how you remember it.
See, now you get the picture. Strictly speaking, I am none other than your savior. And thanks to you, this savior of yours now has quite the headache. Holding the championship qualifiers, hosting the reality Novark, and dealing with a competition supervisor was exhausting enough. Yet you simply up and connect a portal between here and the plane of illusion. A massive amount of illusion aspect flooded into our happy little town when it opened. Right at night, we were having the parade with floats and everything, even as the aspects sundered all around us. Bucket loads of wild anima were contaminated. I had no choice but to mobilize a ton of manpower on short notice. And I was even forced to ask the Nexus Association and True Nexus Syndicate for help. And it's all your fault. Do I look that petty? Of course I know you weren't the one who opened the door. Only a Sovereign or a Novark can open a portal out of thin air like that. And now the whole town starts falling apart at the worst possible time. Do you have any idea how close I am to losing it? Aspect sundering occurs when a sudden surge of energy from a specific aspect causes anima, which are energy life forms, to become abnormally corrupted. The foreign aspect disrupts the energy balance that constitutes Nexus Anima, making them frenzied, irritable, and highly aggressive. Strange. The portal's closed, so why hasn't the aspect sundering stopped? Yes, good idea. The aspect pollution will be cleared as its energy is whittled away. Off you go.
Let's begin.
Let's get him, team!
How's that for teamwork? Let's begin. That's a win.
Finally, it's my time to shine. Sure thing.
Let's begin.
Yana time! Let's get him, team! Yana time!
Not bad, right?
That's a wrap. You did great. I should be the one thanking you. You're a total sweetie. I'm Kiana. The committee asked me to help keep watch around town. Joelle, I can't believe you asked someone to help. And here I thought you trusted me.
Well, to be honest, I asked a whole bunch of people to help. Just giving you some first-hand experience. You're here for the championship qualifiers, aren't you? This kind of battle should be a piece of cake for you.
Another contestant?
Yeah. You sure you want to sit it out?
Totes sure.
Once I've eaten my way through all the yummy stuff, I'm heading to my next stop. Entering the tourney would only tie me down. I'll get back to it then. Laters!
What a nice girl. You're a good kid, too. I understand your situation. Unfortunately, the open selection process for the qualifiers has ended, and not even I can make an exception. The competition supervisor would never allow anything that would violate the principles of fairness. If you want to participate, I suggest you consider getting a recommendation as a wild card. Alas, we at the committee have already used up our quota. However, the Nexus Association and True Nexus Syndicate can each still recommend a name. It's worth considering.
You're back! So, what do you think? The committee chair is really something, am I right? No way! I was just imagining the look on your face when she gave you a fright. So, what'd she say? Wait, didn't Alfonso already say that? Did she offer any real help? Well, okay then. Somehow feels like even Otto's more dependable than she is. Otto told me this morning that he might have a way to get you a spot. He'll be waiting at the school. He may be a bit reserved, but he doesn't make promises lightly, so if he's committed to this, he probably really does have something. Come on!
Sure thing.
I'm not about to lose.
Let's get him, team!
Not bad, right?
Here we are, shall we?
The school gate slowly opens.
You scared me to death! Don't worry about it. If your big old face suddenly appeared out of nowhere while I was daydreaming, I'd probably react the same way. You okay? You've seemed a bit out of it since we arrived. Really? I've noticed that loads of people who travel between planes see odd things from time to time. Do you think it could be a side effect caused by Nexus entanglement when making the planar crossing? Next time it happens, you've got to tell me all about it. Here, have this. Let's rule out low blood sugar first. You sure you're not just hungry? This is on me too. I didn't do a proper job looking after you this morning. I'll treat you to something tasty next time. If anything else seems off, be sure to tell me, okay? Otto's just inside. Go on in. I'm going to stop by the teacher's office first, but I'll be right back.
Oh, you actually came. Is this what confidence looks like? Must be nice. Nothing ever goes according to plan for me. So when you actually showed up, I honestly was taken aback. Oh, this should be what you're here for, right?
He pulls out a sheet of paper and, with astonishing speed, dashes off a letter. He folds it, slips it into an envelope, and hands it to you.
A letter of introduction for Mr. Herocrates at the Nexus Association. He, sort of knows who I am. Take it to him, and if luck's on your side, the Nexus Association may not have used up their wildcard quota, and he might be willing to give one to you. I shouldn't have brought up luck. In any case, the letter's yours now. I only hope your good luck can cancel out my rotten luck. Best take care of it soon. I'll rest easier once it's settled. Otherwise, I might suddenly disappear on you. I'm always accidentally winding up in the hospital. Or even jail. I've been sickly ever since I was a child, so I was always stuck at home and never had many friends. I probably don't really know how to talk with people. Fabian and Risa both say I'm insufferable, and my father developed obliviosis. Sorry, rambled a bit there. I still have some numbers to crunch, so I won't be joining you. Sure, happy to answer. What kind of relationship? Pen pals, I guess? That doesn't sound right. Maybe research partners. No, I wouldn't go that far. I wrote to the Nexus Association for help back when I ran into some obstacles while researching obliviosis. Mr. Hero was the one who replied, and he found my line of thinking interesting. We've kept in touch ever since, though truth be told, we've never met. I'm researching the origins of obliviosis and theoretical approaches for a cure. My father contracted obliviosis and left us when I was still a boy. As I see it, if I can find a cure, nobody else will have to suffer like we have. Yes, it's also called obliviasis sometimes. It's a mysterious disease that causes memory loss, and it's been spreading across the New World ever since the Sundering. Nobody knows the cause, and no effective treatment has been found.
Oh my! To all the students still at school at this hour, thank you all for your hard work.
Huh? Someone's actually in the broadcast room.
Seeing everyone working so hard makes me so happy. It's just that being soft-hearted won't do it all. All of you need to keep pushing yourselves. You must hand in a report card that satisfies me before you can successfully graduate. Remember, luck never favors the lazy. Strive for well-rounded growth. Neglecting any subject is still slacking. Confident in your grades? Then gather in the courtyard.
What was all that about? I somehow doubt that's an official broadcast. Miss Shirley should be on duty today. She'll probably take care of it, so there's no need to worry.
Hey! Something big's happened! No, wait, something weird! Quick, follow me! Look!
The hallway should run straight here. There shouldn't be an intersection.
Right? It's really weird! I finally saw something weird!
Take it easy. No need to be that excited.
A corridor that shouldn't exist has appeared within the school.
I bet it's aspect magic! But which aspect? An impossible hallway appearing? It could be chaos, but also maybe wrong?
No way. You know the use of magic with malicious intent is a felony.
But there's no other explanation, is there? Something that breaks the rules of reality can only be caused by another aspect. No doubt about it.
Instead of trying to figure out the why, shouldn't we be getting out of here?
Some force has disrupted the physical principles of the reality plane. Nanafe spoke true. This is indeed abnormal. You have experienced something similar before. Back in the Lotus Realm of Illusion, when Pariyaya, Amorpharon, and Blade used their power as Novarks to warp the Lotus Realm and force you to reveal yourself. Could they have tracked you here? Yet, this feels different from when the three of them were present.
This corridor hasn't been here long. We should leave while we still can. Who knows what'll happen if we stick around?
I trust Otto's judgment. Let's get out of here first, then we can take our time studying it.
This is the entrance to the school building. The door does not budge.
Hi-ya!
It's no use, Nanafe. Look. There isn't even a gap. This door can't be opened. It's not even a door.
So what do we do?
Otto lowers his head, as if lost in thought. Yet his eyes drift towards you. Mizzy.
Whoa, you're not usually this proactive. Come on, let's hear it! Wow, that's an idea. I actually kinda like. What do you think, Otto?
The courtyard. Let's go to the courtyard.
The courtyard? Why? What's there?
I think the courtyard should be the exit. But... never mind. Forget I said anything. Not like I'm certain.
We can't just pretend you didn't say that. Since the main entrance is out of the question, the courtyard is definitely worth a shot. What do you think? Courtyard seems pretty normal.
Maybe the aspect magic hasn't affected the area yet. We should
I'm getting a little nervous myself. Do you think plane striders feel this jumpy when they step through a portal?
They're just nervous. We're the ones taking a risk.
Danger's what makes it exciting!
We should. Don't be too impulsive, Nanafe.
I won't. Jeez.
Oh dear, I didn't expect a show like this. You really are trying so hard. Such a pity. If only she could have cooperated with you, I might have been most satisfied.
So close. Oh, so close. But that's just how appetites work. Now, let's see if anyone can turn in an even more brilliant set of answers. Not to say you didn't do a great job, but falling even just a little bit short is still a fail.
The sound of laughter gradually fades away as a gentle warmth and moisture envelop you. You want to struggle, but neither flesh nor spirit has the strength. Is it that important? No, probably not. There's nothing to worry about after all. You're already very satisfied. It is then that the amulet by your side begins to hum.
Infinite possibilities. Possibilities give rise to forks in the road. The paths are endless, yet the world may walk but one. The roads not taken and the sights that slip away in silence, left behind among infinite possibilities. I, a Pyrrhon of infinity and finity, grant you the authority to anchor possibilities. Within the infinite vortex, what you anchor becomes history. Return to the beginning. Your stop approaches.
Chaotic thoughts race through your mind. You reach out, grasping, but everything slips through your fingers like water, leaving only faint yet intense impressions. Somewhere in the haze, a voice echoes deep in your consciousness.
Within the infinite vortex, what you anchor becomes history.
You don't know whose voice it is, nor when or where you might have heard these words. You can't even be sure if you ever even heard them. Instinct screams a warning. Do not repeat the same choices. Do not tread the path of ruin again.
Courtyard seems pretty normal.
Maybe the aspect magic hasn't affected the area yet. We should hurry.
The three of you are heading to the courtyard, and what awaits you there is...
What's wrong?
A trap?
You mean the strange broadcast?
Ding dong, ding dong. Oh my! To all the students still at school at this hour, thank you all for your hard work. Seeing everyone working so hard makes me so happy. It's just that being soft-hearted won't do it all. All of you need to keep pushing yourselves. You must hand in a report card that satisfies me before you can successfully graduate. Remember, luck never favors the lazy. Strive for well-rounded growth. Neglecting any subject is still slacking. Confident in your grades? Then gather in the courtyard.
Oh, that! I heard it too. It's only a prank though, right?
I think. Do we really need to take it seriously? Look, the broadcast is pretty strange, but that doesn't mean anything on its own. Oh, okay. Of course we'll follow your lead. What do you want us to do?
Whoa, you aren't messing around.
What to do indeed. First, do not repeat the same mistakes. Next, assess the present situation and learn exactly what has befallen the school. That is, learn about the situation and the rules. What's going on again? You are absolutely baffled.
Discuss, sure. Easy for you to say. My mind's blank. Your shout knocked my brain sideways, and now it's still buffering.
Let's get a handle on the situation. Then we can discuss it. Actually, there is something I'd like to try. I've been thinking, whatever that odd broadcast wants us to do, it must be something within our abilities, and the most likely candidate is Nexus battles. I'm not much of a fighter. Be sure to go easy on me, okay?
Let's take a quick break. Let's begin.
Yana time! Let's get him, team!
That's a win.
So that's what they meant by grades.
You were right! There really is such a thing as a report card, just like the broadcast said.
Taking specific actions will earn you marks on your report card.
Look! Winning a Nexus battle earns you points!
We still haven't pinned down the rules. We should look for more clues. So duels are part of the exam as well. Oh, about the blackboard Nanafe was staring at. Did you see what was on it?
Three words are written on the blackboard: character, intellect, and fitness.
Those are some of the core values the school tries to cultivate and test us on. The principal said that good students need to be well-rounded and develop our character, intellect, and fitness. Character refers to virtue, being moral and all that. Intellect is all about wisdom and logic, and fitness usually refers to Nexus battles. Well, thanks to the principles established by the Master of Order, everyone has to learn how to battle. Saying someone's good at sports is the same as saying they're good at battling.
So, it's clear that the words on the blackboard refer to those three qualities. But what might all this have to do with grades? Almost immediately, you notice something strange. Though the writing is clear, there are no traces of it having been written by chalk. Rather, the letters violate the laws of physics and simply appeared on the blackboard like magic.
So figuring out what the report card meant counted as intellect? What a cinch!
That makes intellect and fitness pretty clear then. Character, I suppose it means doing good deeds?
Alright, then let's work hard, earn some points, and be proper model students.
A model student.
What are you laughing at? Huh. Look at the handwriting. Doesn't it look a lot like the writing we saw on the blackboard? Do you think that could be the number of points we need? I've got an idea. Come with me. I was right! The number is the score you need. So that's what the broadcast meant by grades. Still, the courtyard has a minimum score, but the door wasn't even locked. Nuh-uh-uh, you can't look at things so narrowly. The broadcast said if you're confident in your grades, go to the courtyard. That probably means anyone can go. It's just that you get treated differently based on your score. But just who is running this exam? I'm absolutely positive the principal and teachers don't have a sense of humor like this. Aw, come on! Isn't this kind of fun? At least, I've never run into anything like this before.
Nana Fey doesn't remember what happened last time. She still hasn't realized how cruel this game is.
Let's not get sidetracked. For now, we should focus on how to earn a higher score. Character, intellect, fitness. Let's try anything and everything that might net us some points. You take this classroom, I'll go check the others. We'll meet up later.
You spot a boy standing at a board covered in tactical diagrams, his brow furrowed, lost in thought. Completely absorbed in whatever he's working out, he doesn't seem to notice you at all.
I'm getting ready for the tournament. Sorry, but could you leave me alone for a bit?
And with that, the young man turns back to the board with the stratagems and goes right back to muttering to him. The boy is completely wrapped up in his own work.
A Nexus battle? You want to battle me? I'll have you know I'm a seeded contender in the championship qualifiers. No, that's not what I meant. It's just, it's been some time since I've dueled anyone from outside Apex Forum. Everyone in town knows me. The second I come up, it's always Hua, the guy headed for the championship. It's been a long time since some total stranger walked up and challenged me to a duel. I'm weirdly out of practice at this. Yeah, let's have a quick match. Oh, I've actually got this strategy I've been wanting to test, so... Sorry, but would you mind being my sparring partner?
Leave it to me.
Yana time! Let's get him, team!
Not bad, right?
really good. I had a lot of confidence in that lineup too. Looks like I've still got a long way to go.
Hua laughs brightly, and when he looks at you again, there's a touch more admiration in his eyes.
If you're this good, how come I've never heard of you? People in the forum have been dissecting every strong duelist in the qualifiers for ages. But you've never come up once. Now that's a real shame. I honestly think you should be competing. Going all out against real powerhouses is what makes the tournament fun. I'm going to tinker with my tactics a bit more. If you're interested, feel free to come spar with me anytime. But fair warning, when I battle for real, it's nothing like that experimental team comp I used. Hey, just think of it as a warm-up for the championship.
Leave it to me.
Let's get him, team! Yana time!
Not bad, right? Leave it to me.
Let's get him, team! Yana time!
Not bad, right? I'm not about to lose.
Let's get him, team! Yana time!
Seems I've still got more work to do.
Oh, hi.
Shh. He gestures for you to be quiet, then points to a sign above the classroom. Broadcast room.
This is the broadcast room. The voice we heard earlier was coming from here. It didn't sound pre-recorded. Whoever was speaking was in this broadcast room earlier. Hold on. I've been keeping watch by the door for a long time now, and there hasn't been any sign of movement inside. Besides, getting in won't be that easy.
He points at the number written in chalk upon the door.
You have a point. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I'm going to check elsewhere. Maybe I'll find something.
Let's begin.
Let's get him, team!
Yana time!
Not bad, right?
Hey, up for a battle? Hey, up for a battle? Just think of it as a warm-up for the championship.
Let's begin.
Let's get him, team! Yana time!
That's a win. Leave it to me.
Let's get him, team! Yana time!
That's a win. Let's begin.
Let's get him, team! Yana time!
Not bad, right?
Oh, slick response. You're amazing! I lost! Battling Animasters like you is the reason I love dueling! I really hope you're able to enter the championship so we can battle it out there! Till then, I'll be putting some serious thought into my tactics. Hey, up for a battle? You've already cracked my usual lineup. Man, this is why dueling top flight Animasters is the best! I'm gonna rework my tactics while this feeling's still fresh. When the qualifiers kick off, I'll show you a whole new me! Hey, up for a battle? Sounds good. I love working through different team compositions with experts. I'll set up a few famous lineups. Let's see how you counter them. Hey! Sounds good. I love what I'll set up a few famous... Hey, up for a battle?
Huh, good idea. Leave it to me.
Let's get him, team! Yana time!
How's that for teamwork?
Who are you? Thank you for being honest. You're not a Montemar student. I haven't seen you before. I am Shirleyan, a geography teacher here at Montemar Academy. Given the abnormal situation the school is in, I must ask you to identify yourself and state your reasons for being here. Telling me your name is a start, but it isn't enough. I see. So Otto and Nanafe are here as well. I believe you had nothing to do with this. I'm the teacher on duty today. I entered the school at 8 this morning and everything was normal. While doing my rounds, I left the office, noticed that the school had changed, and am currently checking the state of the office. That is all. I remember every student's name, face, grades in geography, and home address.
She doesn't seem to be joking.
So, the points mentioned in the broadcast, they really do exist. This truly is extraordinarily powerful aspect magic, strong enough to warp the rules of reality itself. Strange hallucinations. I saw none. But when I was in the office, I did feel that something was off. Structurally speaking, the courtyard is the most suspicious place. But I agree your cautious approach is best. To head there directly would be rash. Grades.
She falls silent, lost in thought. You notice her brush a hand over a pocket of hers, quick and subtle. The movement is far too practiced for a teacher. Just who is she really?
If we find a way to break the rules behind this grading system, then perhaps we may be able to unmask whoever is manipulating things from the shadows. If you discover any new rules, could you come tell me? I'll keep looking for clues in the office. If you find anything, come back here. I've written down all the rules we know so far on the blackboard. Sure. Come then.
Leave it to me.
banana time!
That's a win!
Not bad. I've written down all the rules we know so far on the blackboard. Are there other odd places like this around school? From that, it would appear everyone in the school has become a part of this test. Thank you, that helps. Small talk is not my forte. I'm afraid I may not prove to be interesting company. Someone powerful with far too much time on their hands. Whoever designed this elaborate, needlessly fussy system of rules was so terrified we might fail to understand it that they even used the broadcast to feed us hints. That tells me this is the work of someone more interested in the process than the outcome, hiding behind the scenes and enjoying the sight of participants struggling. If it really is for a reason that childish, then I would almost find that reassuring. I'm more concerned there may be some purpose behind this that we still fail to grab. According to the rules, there are 3 broad ways to earn points: character, intellect, and fitness. In that sense, it does rather resemble the categories a school might examine. So perhaps we can use that to infer the specific actions required. Helping classmates in need, working together with Anima, things of that sort, I imagine. Broadening your horizons, solving riddles, that sort of thing, I suppose. Demonstrating your prowess in Nexus battles. You should know that by now. I've already looked over the list of everyone who checked in at school today. Their files are here. You may look through them and see whether anything stands out. However, as this concerns student privacy, you may only review them under my supervision.
Hua is a warm-hearted, brave, fiercely competitive student. He's a seeded contestant in the championship, with an impressive Nexus battle record, and an equally impressive number of absence notes. Gloria is shy, withdrawn, and a little prone to living in her own world. She doesn't care much for talking to people, but she loves photography. There's a photo in her file of her timidly clutching her photo album, which is beautifully designed. An average student, with average grades, and no particular special talents. In other words, completely ordinary. His biggest hobby is collecting champion cards, to the point that it's actually noted in his file. Lirin is a former child star, known for her bright energy and sweet, lovable image. Her file contains many photos of her in duels. She was adorable as a child, and as she grew older, her smile became more and more perfect with each passing year. Ginny is outspoken, straightforward, and always does whatever she wants. A borderline problem student who's forever getting into minor trouble. But it may be because of that personality that she also seems to have plenty of friends. Lately, she's been obsessed with Nexus battles.
Those are the only ones who signed in. But some do show up without registering first, like Otto and Nanafe, for example. Do you want to see their files too?
Nanafe is an excellent student, full of enthusiasm, a diligent and responsible class rep. She's especially strong in geography, and Shirley Ann's evaluation of her in the file is glowing. A modest, cautious, impeccably polite student who somehow keeps getting dragged into bizarre accidents. His file contains a thick stack of medical leave slips, and every single accident seems to have been different.
Oh? Nanafe told you, did she? Nanafe seems very fond of talking to you. She's a very inquisitive student, and she always gets top marks in geography. Nanafe has never left DS, so from time to time I tell her about Fuyu and its customs. Plenty of people are here to watch the championship. Someone must have mentioned it. After all, the current Novarch of Reality by May is from Fuyu. Fuyu and Luciel have close ties. That's enough about my hometown. You do love your questions. You're almost as bad as Nanafe. That is not something that can be summed up in a sentence or two. How does one define satisfaction? Even if you reach your goal, finish your task, another goal, another task appears right afterwards. There is no such thing as true satisfaction in life. Let's.
My! All you students working so hard to earn points. You've all been so diligent. Some of you already have tests with over 200 points. How gratifying. Report cards like that fill me with it. Well then, any students confident they can satisfy me? Please.
Been working hard. Want to take a break? Here. Balancing work and rest helps keep a clear head. There was someone who used to remind me of that all the time, but I still freeze up when something like this actually happens. You, on the other hand, have stayed calm this whole time. You're way better at this than I. Miss Shirley may seem cold, but she really cares about her students. It would be great if she were willing to help us. I come here to study on my own every day. It's safer at school. I mean, it's just a better atmosphere for research, and it's easier to look things up, too. You know how awful my luck is, so I try to stay where there's people whenever I can. Even so, I've still had accidents at school, more than once. And every time, Miss Shirley was right there to help me. But now that I think about it, how did she always manage to find me so fast? Yeah, I don't think she's some ordinary teacher either. But what could possibly be so special about Montemar Academy? I don't get it. Alright, I'm going back to exploring. See you in a bit.
I've written down all the rules we know so far on the blackboard. Small talk is not my forte. I've already looked over the list of everyone who checked in at school today. Their files are here. However, as this concerns student privacy, you may only review them under my supervision. I've written down all...
While Shirley-Ann is standing by the board, completely absorbed in her writing, you quietly step up behind... In an instant, the world flips upside down. The next thing you know, you're face down on the floor with both arms pinned behind your back.
Is that all you got?
She lets you go. You get back to your feet and awkwardly straighten your clothes.
You're welcome to try again whenever you'd like.
Your sneak attack failed.